Hey everyone, Mark Seamus. You know that it's easy when someone's on top of the game in life to celebrate because they have what appears to be so many people which are in their corner rooting for them. They seem to have life happen really simple for them, and they're able to earn so much in results and recognition, possibly income. It seems like it's easy for them. Now, is that really the case? Well, that's what it appears to be. If we were to take a step back for a minute and we look under the iceberg of what's happening, we're only seeing the 5% pinnacle of years of them putting in the right activities and effort and developing the skills and relationships to make those things happen. It didn't happen overnight, and success also took a while for them to develop. The only difference is that they have momentum. They have enough of the right activities long enough to produce and bear the fruit which everyone else is visibly seeing. See, results are always a time frame after the effort. So you may not see it sometimes for months, could even be years. And this is why you keep on keeping on, and before you know it, magic starts to appear in the eyes of everyone that doesn't know that other 95% that's hidden beneath the iceberg. So here's the magic, is that when everyone else doesn't see you having your victories, you have to be the one to, number one, put in the right activities, have the proper mindset to know where you're going. But you better have enthusiasm for the journey. It's not always going to be a fun or simple journey on the way there. In fact, the victory dance must start with you first. That's the title of this video, the victory dance. You must celebrate yourself before anyone else will acknowledge and celebrate you. You must have the vision to believe in yourself enough after you've already conceived what it is you want to create and develop. And then have the behaviors, the activities that allow you to head that direction consistently over time. Nothing happens in 2 minutes. It's not a microwave result we're talking about here. But you must be the one to have the victory dance first. There's a video that came onto YouTube early on when YouTube was just getting going, before it was super duper popular. And in that first year or so of YouTube, they had this video that went supernova viral. And it's about somebody at some type of a concert. Looks like a Woodstock kind of concert. And just one person gets out there and they start boogieing, just dancing by themselves, right? And everyone kind of stares at them. That person appears to be a little weird at first because they're doing it all by themselves. But then someone else also gets the courage and they go up there and they dance with them. And still, it's not really something that everybody's doing, but those two people are just having fun. And they're not concerned about what everyone else is thinking about them. They're just doing. And they're in their own element. They're in flow mode. And then a third person joins them. And later on a fourth person. And all of a sudden it's like the 100 monkey syndrome, where by the time you got the 8th or 9th person join them, they start picking up some steam of numbers of people that want to be a part of it. Kind of sounds like the momentum phase in our network marketing industry, doesn't it? Where you just have some people, we're pioneers, we come in and we get excited about an idea, a company, and we seem like we're by ourselves. And we introduce people and it's slow at first. And all of a sudden it starts gaining more steam and more and more. And before you know it, everybody wants it. It's a hot company, it's happening. That's what's going on in the company I'm promoting right now. Almost 6 years ago, I was one of the people who came in during pre-launch. There was nobody there, no one even knew about the company. Look at us today, we have tons of people, hundreds of millions of dollars a year in revenue that are happening. Why? Because we had to dance for ourselves first. as promoters, that's what we got to do as well. We got to dance for ourselves first. You got to get out there and you got to act as if nobody is out there. No one matters as far as what they think about you. They might think you're crazy. They might think you're different. They might think you're just out there. You're out to lunch. People that don't understand all the things you have to do, the sacrifice, the consistency of habits and behaviors and conscious mindsets that you're developing and you're exhibiting on a regular daily basis over and over again every day. You need to dance. You need to get excited when you get going every day. You need to fire yourself up. Somebody asked Zig Ziglar one time, they said, so what do you do? You know, as far as when you have a hard day, when you get down, who motivates the motivator? And Zig made a joke saying that I listen to my own stuff. But then afterwards he said, no, honestly, he said, I listen to who inspires me. See, motivation is short term. Inspiration, that is the magic right there. This is why people don't really last for resolutions too long, because motivation is fleeting. You're motivated for 5 minutes. You're motivated on New Year's to make this resolution, which lasts just about a week or two. Maybe a little longer, but it's not too much longer. But inspiration, that can last real long term. What or who inspires you? What are you trying to become? Well, what dream is ahead of you? If someone is looking to lose some weight, they vision themselves being those 30 or 40 pounds lighter. They see themselves being slim and feeling sexy again, right? They got their sexy back. In a business, you see yourself going from struggling to having massive overflow of abundance. And you see people in your network marketing business just flocking to you and joining with you left and right. But no different than what Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan did to get to the height of their sport. They visualized, they magnetized, and then they went out there and they facilitated making it happen. We do the same. You got to do the same. You got to dance for yourself. You got to dance. You got to just start dancing, getting yourself fired up. Be that monkey who gets yourself all fired up. Yeah, there might be some people laughing around now saying, I don't need that rah-rah stuff. But you know, the fact is this, is that the rah-rah actually is what keeps you going. That's the little spark that keeps sparking you along the way. You could have all the facts and be the professor of network marketing. You could know all the stuff. Hey, I was that guy throughout some of the time in the industry. There's a reason why things are what they are. I've had a tremendous amount of success. I've also had a tremendous amount of pain in the industry. A lot of that's self-generated. I'll raise my hand. Ownership, right? I take ownership over that. There was times when I didn't receive the rah-rah. Probably needed the rah-rah. It would have kept me in long enough so I would have pushed through those barriers that held me back. Got to those bigger paydays. We stop ourselves. We get in our own way because we're not dancing. Do that victory dance. Get excited. Get fired up. See the vision. Do the right activities. Keep on believing. There's a big reason why that Journey song of the 1980s that says keep on believing. Why was that considered the top song of that decade? Don't stop believing, right? Don't stop believing. Nothing to do with all the words of the song. It's something people, they attach to, they can relate to. You got something that's worthwhile, you got to keep on believing, you got to keep on going after it. It's worthy of your time, and if it's your dream, you better get it, you better go after it. But you better do that victory dance all the way to there. And when you get that thing, when you're still doing the victory dance, you're only getting what you already knew you're going after. It's not a shock to you. There's no surprise for you personally. Honestly, you're just receiving what you already manifested. You already knew that God was helping you get. You put in the activity, God took care of the rest. Everybody else, oh, they're amazed. They think some crazy miracle transpired. But they don't know that you just had the victory dance every day from the time that in your mind you conceived that you were going to make it happen. You were going to be a top producer and earner in this network marketing arena. You made that happen. And then by the grace of God, everything was able to come together. Listen, I hope every one of you start dancing your victory dance. You start believing more than you ever believed before. You start plugging into the right mindset and daily activities that it takes so you can start being somebody that people look up to in your company and maybe the industry as someone who made it happen. Not because other people were already doing that victory dance with you, but because you were the first one that was a risk taker and you got out there dancing when no one else was dancing for you. Make it happen. Believe. There will come a day when everyone is dancing and clapping their hands and jumping up and down excited for you. But it starts with you first. Okay, I love y'all. You have an amazing, powerful day. Hey, let's do that dance. Let's do that victory dance. Let's make it happen. I'll see y'all in the next video.